BeamNG.drive with WhyBeAre. So, this is part 3 of the BeamNG drag race, where I just race all the cars I have just to see what happens. And I keep track of all the times. So, I don't know if there'll be a part 4. It really depends how long this takes and if I feel like it's entertaining the whole way through, because I just stopped the videos when it's like, if I was watching this, I'd be bored by now, so let's stop the video here. And that's a general rule of things, so we'll see. That's the basics of it. Anyways, let's go ahead and head over here and continue on with the list of cars, and like I said, may or may not finish. We'll see. Actually, we gotta put the reset point here, otherwise it'll... because I forgot last time. So, I think the last thing we did on the last video was did the more parts mod for... the more parts mod for the Ibishu. Next on the list is the Gavril D-Series, which is what we're driving right now. And if I recall correctly, I did that car in the very first video, so you can skip that. The live axle, I have an old version of it. And I know it's old, and I never updated it, so we're going to skip that too. Next is the Truggy. We're not going to skip that. Off-road edition, because why not? It may or may not be... well, actually, this thing's like off-road like in rock crawler, so maybe default would be better in this situation. I don't know. I'm just going to try default, because I would guess that would have the best odds. So this thing, if I remember correctly, it's not really stable at high speeds. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hate this when I'm trying to drive with automatic. It's like I hold the brake and then it starts going in reverse. It's like, no! Okay, here we go. And we are off. Oh my goodness, it's not even easy to control at low speeds. There we go, I got it under control. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. This thing is like a death trap. 14 seconds fearing for my life the whole time. That ain't bad. But look at this thing. Look at the way it leans and stuff. It's like, oh, leaning. It can't go in a straight line once you get up to speed. And there's a tree. Can't stop a Truggy though. It's ready for round 2 now. Who cares if he actually starts there or not? Oh, round 2 is not working out well. It just pulled itself off of the drag strip, so maybe no round 2 after all, huh? Alright, next up is, who's after Truggy? Let's see here. 3-axle trailer. Okay, that could work. Just for laughs. Let's do this one with the slowest setup possible. We're going to use the i6 engine in it, so this thing is as slow as it possibly can be, basically. Oh my god. I gotta use manual just to get it going. Oh man, I don't remember it being this slow. Well, I never used the i6 version. Oh my goodness. I'm holding the accelerator to the floor. I gotta just keep the revs up by shifting into neutral and shifting into first. I expect like a 5-minute time right here. Oh goodness, I forgot. Oh, brake. Okay, here we go for the world's slowest drag race. Stop rolling backwards. Okay, here we go. We're off. I don't know if that actually speeds it up, but it feels like it does. Oh man, it's not tracking it. The timer's not on. It's going so slow, the game doesn't even know it's racing. I don't think that's really the reason, but that's... oh man, it's not tracking it. Oh, that's not fun. Oh well. You can manually time it from the start of the time to right about... now. And figure it out on your own. Well, I won't bother with the other engines then, since it doesn't have any timing mechanism. I don't know what causes that though. It sucks. D-Series with trailer. I think that thing has a ridiculous engine mod I made on it, so I'm not going to touch that one. Next up though is the Polo. We're going to put the Tarmac edition. Oh wait. Yeah, this thing has no steering part. Look at those wheels. Like, I don't know which way to go. Do you see them like dancing about? Like they're flapping like they're trying to fly or something. That's no... If you've ever driven a car or haven't seen a car in your life, you know that's not normal. There's a part we gotta add that's just called steering. There we are. Now it's fine. I'm thinking this thing will get like an 11-second time probably though. Let's put it back to automatic. There we are. I think that's an automatic. Oh, reset it one more time, then we have a steering column. There we go. I don't know what bit's actually missing. It just calls it steering. I say steering column, but I think there's a steering wheel that's connected to a steering column in the car, so I don't know what it actually is, but whatever. That's not important. Right here, what's important is that we drag race. And there we go. It says track started, so this time it worked. Like I said, I'm thinking 11 seconds for this thing, and it's got 6 seconds halfway, so yeah, 11:53. Not bad. It's topping out, though. If this thing had longer gearing, it would be probably in the 10s, actually. It's amazing. Alright, how's it looking? You good for another run? Maybe. Nope, that means no, I am not good for another run. When a car does that, it's saying, no, don't do it. Who's next? Next up is Prototype. Oh, this thing's going to be a pain to keep in line, I think. Because this thing is just, it's light, and it has a big old V12 with a turbo. It's like, power, and spin out. I'll do my best to keep it in line. Here we go. I'm going to do 100% throttle on the first run, and if I spin out from doing that, I'll do less. Alright, it's slower to the part halfway mark than the rally car, and to the finish, actually. That's surprising. Alright, and to the crash, here we go! Oh no, oh, that's not what I meant to crash like. Oh well, we're crashing like this now. That thing's not driving anymore. You know what, now that I think of it though, actually, I want to say this car has an engine you could put a bigger turbo on and make it even harder to control. Yeah. Stage 3 plus turbo. It has like 1,000,000 horsepower now. Oh my goodness, it does have more power. I spun out already. This is not looking good. Alright, I'll try the same strategy. Automatic transmission, just 100% throttle and try to keep it straight. If that doesn't work, I'll try not 100% throttle the whole way. I don't know if that was me or the car. That could have been either one right there, it felt like. Just in case I damage it. Can't be trying to drag race a damaged car. Because this car's fragile. It doesn't have any body panels to absorb the damage. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. 100% throttle, try number 2 just in case it was me. It's not. It's the car. Alright, right, okay. It ain't easy to put this much power down. I might even just manual transmission this one. I think I'll have just better luck holding it in line. Okay, here we go. The 8th mile time was decent. I just slipped up at the end. It wasn't like amazing or anything, but let me give me one more shot at this. Alright, here we go. That was faster. Even with me being off the throttle half the time, that was definitely faster. And I don't think I could have done that in automatic and just 100% throttle no matter what I tried. Because that thing is very, very touchy. So back to automatic, just because 90% of the time automatic can do just as good as I can. I'm not saying I'm good by any means. I don't think road sign's going to be able to do much. It's going to be like, oh, that's, no. Next is the Subaru Impreza 22B. So if this thing was realistic, it probably wouldn't break 13 seconds, I would think. However, I believe this car was pretty fast when I tried using it before, so I might expect it to actually get within the 13s. It's so easy to drive. Look at that, just hold the throttle. Compared to the prototype, it's like, oh, I don't have to do nothing. 6 seconds in that first, look at that, 12:53. Well, this thing does have a roll cage, so I guess it's not necessarily stock. I was going to say a stock Subaru is not going to be doing no 12.5 second quarter miles, I don't think. I don't think so. Maybe they could, but I don't know, that's really pushing it. I don't know the exact times. You know, I don't memorize those kind of things. Like, oh yes, the Subaru Impreza 22B does quarter mile in 13.54 seconds. And its average trap speed over 10 runs is usually about in the, I don't know. Next up, anyways, is the Bolide. Oh god, just hit the wall. We're just gonna hit the wall too, and then we'll see. With the hits in the wall, it's 14.49. Now, let's do one without the crashes. Isn't that smart? Okay, without crashes. Try one. It's a little twitchy, this car, you know? There we go, now it's smooth. And we're gonna get like a 12-second time? Yeah, 12.99, just barely. So you're telling me an Impreza is faster than this thing? That's actually possible. But I don't know. Oh, you get lucky. You spun out because I was busy looking at it. You don't get to have a big crash. Lucky you. Tire stack, that can't do nothing. A plane, a giant plane at that. Why not? We'll try it. This is dumb. It's gonna be like a 10-point churn. Ah, crap, too much speed. Those wings are just getting in the way. Can you take the wings off? That would make it easier to do stuff with. There we go. Oh, but the dummy. The wings have the engines. Can't just take the wings off on this thing. Okay, we just gotta be real careful. Doesn't seem like it's doing any functions. I don't know, reset it maybe. Alright, let me pull it back because it's stuck on something. Ah, no flying. How do I even try this? This was a bad idea from the start. Yeah, I'm still trying it. Totally admit this is a dumb idea, but we're going to keep trying just a little bit longer. Too fast, too fast. What transmission do I have? I gotta figure out what transmission I have. There we go. So that's automatic. There we are, finally in manual, so that'll make things a bit easier. So I just gotta make a turn now, okay. Took me a second to remember which way is to, oh goodness, I still don't, okay. Last try, because I was a dummy and I hit reverse when I meant forward, or vice versa. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna drag race a plane! No, we're not. Oh, actually, here. I just had a way better idea. Spin it around in the open area, then teleport it over. Just look, I mean, who taxis in like a tiny... Did somebody like change the buttons on me? I could have sworn that reverse was the other button. Okay. Now we gotta come to a stop. Or about a stop. Now we bring the plane over, set it down right about here. Give it some room to like fall. Okay. Next we just gotta line it up. We are gonna drag race a plane, dang it. It probably won't pick it up, but who cares? Oh, crap. Oh, we hit the... It's so wide, it hit that booth right there. Look at that. I can't do much about that. Screw it, go! I didn't pick it up anyways, you see. There's no, like, race started thing. All that effort for that. Oh, come on. So disappointing. UFO, that thing can't go in... I can't get that thing to go in a straight line even if I wanted to. So that means next up is the H-Series. We got the cargo box uplift and the normal one. Try the box uplift and then the normal one, see if there's much speed or time difference. And we're off. Should be an automatic. Good, it is. See, unfortunately, we could not drag race the giant plane. I'm actually kind of sad about that. I wanted to see how long it would take. And this thing's gonna be like a solid 18 seconds. Yeah, 18:55. That was a good guess. I'm proud of that. Now we just turn right, and then we turn left. And then we smush it. How cute, you all smushed up. The next thing is just a difference on this, so I won't bother with it. But first we're gonna do the... Well, let's try the stripped version. If there's a difference, we'll see it most likely with the stripped one versus the stock one. If, like, all the body panels add so much weight or whatever to make it that much slower. I would assume the box part would be heavier than a normal van, right? Makes sense to me. Seven seconds on that. Wow, that's fast. 13 seconds. Imagine if you could really do that. Buy a crappy old little like truck like that, strip it down, then you got a 13-second car, 13-second drag car that looks ridiculous. That'd be funny. Last car. Alright, we're here. So let's do this one and then we'll be done. We'll use the Drift Edition because it has the most power. Also has the worst wheels, actually. Let's make a custom one. That'll be the ideal car. You gotta have all the nice things, like the sport front wheels and sport rear wheels, and then all-wheel drive. Oops, that's not what I wanted. One of these is a transfer case or something like that. Just don't wanna see if that does anything. Maybe it already has it? Maybe you can't have it with the drift engine? I don't know, I don't see it. I'm missing it. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. Brakes, wheel, spring, shocks, sway bars, brakes, wheels, coilover, sway bars, steering, drift steering. Maybe you get normal steering. Oh well, I don't see anything. Hopefully maybe it already has a... Who knows? Anyways, it got 1,000 horsepowers, so it should be fast. I'm thinking pretty fast. Let's see. Not bad. 8 seconds. That's fast. So an idea how fast it was going. Look at the wreckage. Yeah, that was moving. Alright, so that'll do it. If there's any cars you guys want to see in specific for like a part 4, feel free to like list them out, and I'll do my best to try to do maybe a part 4 with any other cars that you guys have interest in. Because I know there's one car I'm thinking of that I don't have. That would probably have been a neat car to try it out. But fastest car, we'll do one more run of that just so you can remember what the fastest car looks like. And after that, that'll be it. So here's the fastest one there was. It was a that thing. Yeah, it just looks like a normal truck, except for the fact that it has a zillion horsepower. I should get like a mod that has a zillion horsepower for every car and do all those for the Part 4 and stuff. That's part of the plan. Anyways, I think I'd use a manual transmission, so we'll do that. Manual transmission and go. Yep, 6 seconds. That's insane. Like, purpose-built cars, aside from, you know, like real dragsters, or like purpose-built cars with like regular frames and stuff, running a 6.27 is ridiculous. You know, real dragsters maybe not so much, but still 6.27 is pretty damn amazing. So, until next time, this has been WhyBeAre. I'm gonna try one more run with the differential, then I'll see ya. I think I did that before, but I think it'll just be ever so slightly faster. And so this one is easier. Transfer case, not differential, excuse me. See, I'm thinking about the other car because I had to mess with the differential and now we're stuck. Come here, you. Alright, so until next time, it's been WhyBeAre, like I said, and I'll see ya. Oh, it's slower. How unexpected. Oh well.